Hello, good evening, and welcome back to We Happy Few. Now we just got finished with the camp and we're on our way back to meet up with Ollie. So let's head on over to the train station. Confront him about what exactly happened with the tanks and the children. Now, which way am I going for this? Alright, so where am I going? Oh, right here.
Young Artie! Come on up!
Well, let's just loot this first.
Young Artie! Come on up!
Alright, so I think we need to go up this way. And use the lift, right? Cool. Now where are you? Around that end? Let's try not to fall down. Anything here that we can take? Doesn't look like a whole lot. Alright, so let's hit the lift again. It's a nice view, though.
That's a fair bit of Christmas there, isn't it?
Did you know the power switch was alarmed?
They're all quite mad, you know. Sometimes I think they want the Germans to come back.
Did you know the power switch was alarmed?
It's a shame of it, you see. They want another go.
You bloody knew!
How would I have known that? For fuck's sake, Artie, times are hard, but you and I go back a ways.
The tanks were hollow, Ollie.
What's that?
It's tank armor. The tanks, they're made of papier-mâché. We could have fought them if they didn't really have tanks.
No.
We wouldn't have given them Percy and the
We're all
others.
risen up.
I wouldn't have had to lie my way off that train. Oh my God. I lied my way off that train. I wasn't too old to go.
You don't forget a thing like that.
Didn't you hear me? I convinced the Germans they had my birthday wrong. And if If it was only me, I'd just take my happy pills and sleep through the end of the world. But I promised.
Damn.
I promised Percy I'd keep him safe while we were in Germany. You promised to help me get to the bridge.
The one in the parade on Maidenholm? How would you even get to it? You can't even go to Maidenholm. They shut that bridge down last week. No. You're right. You're always right. Ever seen one of these?
What does it do?
Haven't the foggiest. But supposing you took this to the bridge to Maidenholm, and supposing you told the bobbies you were there to fix the bridge works, it might enhance your credibility.
And from Maidenholm, I can get to Maidenholm.
And Maidenholm is the only bridge out of Wellington Wells. See? Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Well then, see you on the other side.
I'd rather doubt that. Adieu, Artie. Good luck.
Yeah, there's no hope for you, man. There's nothing left.
Sick up tea to cure food poisoning by making myself throw up. Oh, God. But I'll wind up having to eat a lot of rotten things and having to throw them up.
Alright, let's head back down. So we didn't get too much out of Ollie. He's kind of lost it. So I can't go down this way without leaping off. Probably don't want to get that fall damage. So now we got our next mission. Oh, that was close. Now, where's the door? There we go. I need to get to the Britannia Bridge. It's the only way out of Wellington Wells to the mainland Britain. That means I need to get to the Parade District, which in turn means I need to find a way across the bridge at Hamlin Village first. Letter transit. I can only get out of the town from the Parade District, and the only way I know how to get out of the Parade District is to cross the Mount Barden Bridge. And we got some skill points. What should we put it into? That might be good when we get back into town. Let's go with Tippy Toe first. I've only got 3 points, so not a lot. Ollie says he didn't know the tanks were fake, but how could he not? Who else knew? Aside from those ridiculous home army lads in their antique battle dress. We could have fought the germs if the tanks were fake. Alright, it would have been pointless and stupid, and they'd have shot us all dead, but it would have felt so much better than doing nothing. Well, I did do something, didn't I? I remember the truth while talking to Ollie. I wasn't too old to get on the train. I lied that I was too old and convinced them. How do you lie to yourself about your own birthday? Because that way it wasn't your fault. Did that constable really believe my little invention about my birth certificate? Or did he decide it wasn't his duty to smoke out one lying child? Why didn't I just go? I'm going to drive myself mad. Now I'm just going to find Percy and make things right. That part is true. Absolutely true. Ollie says I can bluff my way past the bobbies at the bridge at Maidenholm. All I need is this crazy device? That sounds quite a bit cleverer than trying to sneak past the large trained men with the trunches. Or fighting them. And from there onto Appleholm and to the Britannia Bridge. Probably shouldn't muck with the bees.
The meat hot. The meat.
At least we're alive, right?
Never say you don't have a choice.
So let's make our way over now.
At least I don't have to wear that idiotic mask anymore. It's so tired.
What did I ever do to you?
Crazy people. I probably need to fix my suit first, don't I?
Lovely day for it. Unfortunately, the bridge is not open at this time. It was working just a minute ago, but the door is broken again.
Oh
You'll
no.
have to wait until it's up again.
Do you ever let anybody in?
Oh, yes. There's someone in there now.
And in the past month?
Well, in the past month. Ah! There's a chap in there right now.
You don't really want anyone back from the Garden District, do you?
Well, my wastrel friend. No one goes off their joy, can actually take joy. I mean, would you? Everybody feels better if that door stays broken. You, us, everybody.
Well, Constable Wright, I suppose now I
Okay.
can tell Central why the bridge keeps breaking down.
Central?
Ever seen one of these?
Oh, bugger me. You're not some sort of undercover bridge inspector?
This device detects structural irregularities using shortwave radar. But I don't think it will show me the real problem. Will it, Constable Wright?
Look, sir, you can fix that door, but them wastrels still ain't gonna take their joy. It makes them see eyes everywhere.
That's not for you to decide, is it?
No, sir. The maintenance hatch is that way, sir. I'd be grateful if you forgot this conversation ever happened.
Maybe I will, maybe I won't.
Not bad.
Day for it.
Right as rain, sir. Right as rain.
That's a different voice actor.
Oh, bugger. If I really was from Central, I'd have the card, wouldn't I? There is another way, though, isn't there?
There always is. Okay, so what else do we need? Nothing in here. Ooh, don't jump. Nothing. So why do you have these file cabinets here? Seems like an awful waste of time to me.
Please take a number and sit down.
There's nobody else here.
Please take a number and sit down.
Bureaucracy at work.
Number 2. Now serving number 2.
I guess that's
Welcome
me.
to the Rehabilitation Centre.
Actually, I'm just a sort of undercover bridge inspector from Central. See this device? It detects structural...
Then you should have no trouble passing the test, should you? Please head through the door there and begin your rehabilitation.
Alright. Well, doesn't this place look lovely?
Please deposit your personal belongings into this box, retaining only your clothes. Please continue to the decontamination room.
Let me just take some of this first. Yeah. A little hungry, a little thirsty, so let's eat some of this. Bonus. Probably should have saved that sandwich then.
Please discard your clothes. Don't worry, you will be provided with new, proper clothes after decontamination.
How you doing, buddy? Nothing. Take some scrap, though.
Wind us still and wind God to make thee mighty, make thee mightier yet. God to make thee mighty, make thee mightier yet.
Congratulations, you have been decontaminated. Please proceed to the next room and obtain fresh, new, proper, clean clothes.
I hope she's not watching and judging.
Through here? Ah.
Don't you look wonderful? Please proceed to the next room. In case there is any residual odor of the garden district on you, please enjoy this refreshing scent of country flowers.
Is that licorice? Why licorice?
Get ready for the most important moment in your rehabilitation. please take your favorite flavor of joy. Vanilla, chocolate, or strawberry.
I must insist that you not traverse the beams of the joy detector without taking your joy, sir.
Shit.
Oh, damn it. They were serious about taking my joy, weren't they?
All right.
Lovely day for it.
Hi there. Doesn't look like there's anything else here. Nothing in the bar.
Lovely day for it.
All right.
So, what do we take? I don't get a pick. Alright, joy meter helps track your joy experimentation. If the joy meter fills, you'll overdose and suffer penalties to combat, crafting, and conformity until the overdose passes. As you take more joy, you will notice a memory loss counter. Okay. This counter tracks your memory loss from shaking joy too many times. When this meter is full, you will crash and suffer severe penalties. For this reason, you should use joy tactically and only when necessary.
We're life for noise. Pop a joy. Should clear up soon, I imagine.
Right-o.
Lovely day for it.
Right as rain. Right as rain.
Okay, let's go.
Please head into the theater and take a seat. Excellent. Sit tight and enjoy the show.
Only if I have to.
And now it's time for the Uncle Jack Etiquette Minute. You may be wondering, how can I fit in better in Hamlin Village? Well, it's easy. To get along, go along. If someone tells you it's a lovely day, agree with them. Because of course, it's always a lovely day in Hamlin Village, so don't be afraid of talking to people first. They'll appreciate it. Now, I'm assuming, of course, that you're decently dressed. Clothes make the man, eh? Indeed, naked people have almost no influence at all in society. And don't dress in rags either, or people might think you're a wastrel. Now,
okay.
What should you do if people are staring at you? Maybe they're asking you if you remember to take your joy. Who cares? Just pop another, and they'll congratulate you and go on about their day. And if things seem to be getting a bit hectic, remember, you can always sit on a bench, relax, and open the Hamlin au Courant. Take a load off. No one will bother you when you're sitting on a bench. Unless you've made them very angry. Well, or, I don't know, watch Jack Worthing on television. I hear he's very good. Well, I'm afraid we've come to the end of our time. Tune in tomorrow for another Etiquette Minute with Jack Worthing. That's me.
Isn't Uncle Jack wonderful? Now,
If you say
please
so.
proceed to the 3rd floor, where you will be tested on what you've just relearned.
Just a friendly reminder. Uncle Jack don't mention it, but a word to the wise. Proper decent people don't like people what is running, jumping, crouching, spying, sneaking, breaking or entering. Such like behaviours is what we associate with downers. Avoid them and we shan't have disagreements.
Sounds fair enough. Okay,
It's time
hello.
to play Oh Behave, the game where you show that you're ready to come back to Hamlin Village and behave like a proper, decent citizen.
Oh, for heaven's sake, they can't be serious.
Are you ready to behave?
I guess so.
Now, our 5 guest questioners are going to ask you 1 question each. All you have to do is show us that you understand how to behave yourself in Wellington Wells. Mr. Cashier, what question do you have for our prodigal son or daughter?
Lionel Cashier. Glad he's still around.
If you want to fit in, you should. A. Say hello to everyone you meet, like how you do. B. Visit people's houses, whether they're there or not. C. The eyes! The eyes!
A?
Yes, that's right. It never hurts to say hello to people. Player 2, I'm afraid the eyes was not the right answer.
Oh, okay.
Mrs. Browning, what would you like to know?
If you realise you're wearing rags, should you A. Pop a joy, B. Put on proper clothes for God's sake, and why not pop a joy, C. Why does everything have eyes?
Did I get it right?
That's right, Player 1. Just popping a joy is not always enough. We do
Worst
have
game show
standards,
ever.
you know. Player 2, I'm afraid everything does not actually have eyes. Jack Constable. Constable, your question?
Right. Well, here's my interrogative. If I see you running, jumping about, or crouching in the shadows, what will I likely do? A. Tell you to stop your rotten shenanigans before I smash you in the face. B. Run and jump and play myself. C. Oh God, the eyes.
Player 1, that's exactly right. If you need to get somewhere, don't lurk about like a rotten downer, or run like you're fleeing the scene, or jump about. No need to be in a hurry in Hamlin Village. Player 2, do try to pay attention. We want you to succeed. Mrs. Sackville,
Okay.
your question, please.
If you want to make friends with me, should you A. Give me flowers, B. Talk about old times, C. Stop staring at me, why is everything staring?
Let's go with flowers. You're not doing too well, are you, buddy?
Excellent. Yes, do give the ladies a lovely bouquet. They do so love flowers. Oh dear, it looks like the eyes have you both, as they say. How disappointing.
What do you mean?
Remember, doctors are here to help you. If you've forgotten your joy, doctors will smell it right away, and they'll give you a quick injection to make your day a lovely one. Dr. Byron, what is your question?
What happens when you take too much joy? A. You can't find your own house. B. Who cares? C. Please, God, make them stop staring.
Who cares?
That's right, Player 1. It hardly matters. You might lose a few hours, but sooner or later, you'll find yourself on a bench, no worse for the wear. Oh, Player 2, today is just not your day, is it? But you can always come back for a 7th try. And that concludes this episode
7th
of
try?
Oh Behave.
How long have you been playing this game?
You made it to the village. If you didn't, remember, we're always happy to give you another shot if you're willing to behave like a decent citizen. Of course we are. Here in Hamlin Village, we're always happy.
Well, that's a relief.
Welcome. It's time to play Oh Behave, the game where you show that you're ready to come back to Hamlin Village and behave like a proper,
The hell? I passed the test. Oh, for heaven's sake, I'm not going to do this again. How do I get out of here?
Are you ready to behave? Now, our 5 guest questioners are going to ask you 1 question each. All you have to do is show us that you understand how to behave yourself in Wellington Wells.
Can I take this power cell?
Mr. Cashier, what question do you have for our prodigal son or daughter?
If you want to fit in, you should. A. Say hello to everyone you meet, like how you do. B. Visit people's houses, whether they're there or not. C. The eyes! The eyes!
Oh dear, no. Player 1, that's not the answer we're looking for.
Alright, let's pop this.
I'm afraid the eyes was not the right answer. Mrs. Browning, what would you like to know?
If you realise you're wearing rags, should you A. Pop a joy? B. Put on proper clothes for God's sake? And why not pop a joy? C. What does everything have eyes?
Nothing here. So let's go. So they're recording us as well? Let's close that door. Let's see. Let's put everything in our pneumatic stash. Perfect.
May I express my delight that you passed the examination, sir? We've not had as many as we'd hoped, sir.
Oh, that's good.
Not as many at all. And yet, they say the unexamined life is not worth living. May I recommend you sojourn here until morning, sir? They have recently instituted a curfew in Wellington Wells. Mustn't be out at night. Just wait until the dawn spreads her rosy fingers and then head on into the village.
Okay. So I'm supposed to take a nap?
Your move, Sandman. Couldn't be better, thanks.
Remember
No,
I don't want the nuts.
There you are.
Welcome back to civilization.
Uncle
Lovely
Jack
weather.
says, see you at the pub.
Oh, nice.
So from here, I've got to get to St. George's Home and then into the parade. Except that I need a letter of transit to get into the parade, like the one I left on my desk in the parade. How do I get a new one? Wait, the old government printing office was on Maidenholm. Maybe I can break in and steal some blanks. Sorry, mustache.
I hope the baker comes back from holiday soon.
Alright, so we're back to civilization. How nice.
Friends, wellies, countrymen, lend me your ears. Don't you see that our world has gone mad? We're all in the same let's pretend game. We call a rat a cat, and we pretend our shopkeepers are coming back from holiday. And we don't talk about the most important event in our lives, and that is the gates on the bridges. Do you remember when they went back up? I don't. None of us do. But there haven't always been gates, have there? We took
How do you
down
know?
the German gates at the Victory. I know, because I walked from Eel Pie to Appleholm then. And weren't my feet sore, eh?
Get out of our park! This is no place for free speech!
When did we put them back up? I can't remember, but I'll tell you why we did. It's because the rich are robbing us. That's right, we're thin because the parade is fat.
Shut up, you sick downer bastard! Black dog, wet blanket!
They're eating our bread. They're eating our butter. And they've locked us out so we won't see. That's why you need a letter of transit.
You're trying to bring us down, you rotten downer! Wet blanket!
Well, it's time to tear down those gates. Tear down these fences.
We'll have none of that anarcho-syndicalist trash, thank you.
This camera's a little odd.
Telling the truth. Part of it. That's rather brave.
Well, I'm glad all the nonsense.
Lovely day for it.
Did you hear?
Yourselves.
Mrs. Sapp about a...
That's what you get for telling the truth around here, poor sod.
You listened. You're obviously a man of great wisdom and perspicacity. They never listen, you know. If they'd just listen, I know they'd come around. Would you mind terribly posting a few of these? I'm sort of a bit soggy at the moment. Yeah, we shouldn't be seen together. Come back this evening. I'll give my speech. You make them stay and listen. Together, we can change the world. Part of it anyway.
I don't know if I want to do that. Might draw a little too much attention to ourselves. Let's see. So we can use that to give a run around.
A joy detector. I better take my joy.
Another run around. And what's this one all about?
Couldn't be better, thanks.
I can't wait to see how they fixed up Maidenholm.
Yeah, me neither.
I wonder what it's like across the bridge.
Who knows? Oh, what's this? Tilts up downer. We got a side quest over here.
Move along, please.
What happened to him?
Well, I'm not quite sure. He's been a solid citizen long as I've been on this beat. Then today he's gone on about leaving Hamlin, waving around a suitcase like a rotten downer.
Well, we can't have that.
Don't know where he thought he was going. Nobody goes to the Garden District, don't have to.
Maybe he had relatives across the bridge.
That's right. There's been an outbreak of relatives across the bridge.
Has there been an outbreak of downers?
No. Of course not. There's nothing to worry about.
Well, that's a relief.
I'm sure the joy is just as good as it's ever been. Each batch just gets better and better. You keep taking it, it'll take care of you.
If you say so, my friend. So what am I supposed to do for that? Oh, get his suitcase somehow.
Oi! Get out of there!
That's the one that done it!
You're right.
They've got blood on their hands.
None of that around here.
Excited after all.
Well,
They've got blood on their hands.
got it.
Disperse! You
That's
must
an awful lot of
disperse!
bobbies.
Out wherever you are.
You take your joy in it.
I think we're good. Oh, and I'm out of joy too. That's unfortunate. Okay. I think the coast is clear enough. So, what did we get? Thank you for your recent letter. The symptoms you describe, anxiety, guilt, and hunger, are all ordinary signs of joy withdrawal. I assume that your troubles are all in your head, or more precisely in your brain chemistry. Even though they may feel very real to you, if switching to another flavor of joy has not helped, you may be entitled to receive personalized care at Hayworth Labs. Any doctor can arrange your passage to the facility for the appropriate testing. It's all in my head, it's all in my head, it's all in my head. A chemical reaction, that's all Dr. Verloc says so. And he's an expert. If this hunger in my imagination may be a memory too, oh God, please let it just be my imagination. More joy. I need more joy. Then maybe I didn't do it. Not really. Not the way I remember. It'd be terribly useful to have a safe place to sleep on Maidenholm at night. The Bobbies are quite stern about breaking curfew, and I can't spend the whole night breaking into houses. Where's the hatch on Maidenholm? Let's find that. I think we ran past it like a minute ago. So we're gonna need joy. It's right up there.
take your joy immediately.
So there should be one right in here, right? No. This is something else.
Oh, lovely. Another broken motor link pipe. I hope no one's breathing that.
Lovely day for it.
Righto.
Lovely day for it.
Lovely day for it.
So what am I meant to do about that? I'll have to open this gate if I want to get to that lovely spilled metaline behind it. Okay. So how do I do that? Maybe I'll put up the posters while I'm at it.
Of course, you're liable to work up quite a burning thirst dancing round a maypole, aren't you? It's the perfect drink to dance.
Okay, I can't go past that.
Lord Summerisle, as they call him, has a very special medieval ale. Sell only in the first.
Okay, so where am I supposed to go then? I'll have to take Joy if I want to get past that. Probably don't want to walk through those bobbies again. So now we have to take the long way around.
You're only making it harder on yourself.
What are you doing there?
That's the one what done it.
Killer's right there.
I didn't do nothing.
You ruined things.
You can't hide from me.
You won't get away with this.
Nothing going on here. Well, it looks like it's going to be a little bit before they leave me alone. Oh no, there they go. So obviously I can't do that. Not without causing a lot of trouble anyway. What's over here in this park? Ah. That looks important. That looks main quest. So I think we'll leave that for now.
Lovely weather.
Did you hear about Constable Rossetti's wife's cake?
Can't say that I have. Okay, this is a nice wide area. Bit of a dead end though.
Come on over.
What have you got?
Oh. I'll take a boiler suit. A crash. Flushes all the joy from your body. Why on earth would you want to do that? Okay, that might be useful for later. I think I'll buy a couple. If I use this, maybe I can get to that circuit breaker. And I'll probably buy a gas mask as well. And that's all my money.
Here and unpack your drink.
So that was useful. Toxic waste, looks like that's the hatch. What do we got back here? So I can break in the back. But I don't think we want to do that just yet. What's in... oh. You guys aren't bothered by this guy walking on the table? And... yeah. Okay. So I think it's this way. And behind here. Oh, there it is. So let's enter the station.
my eyes. I suppose there are more lingering ways to go.
Yeah, let's hope we're not one of it. Don't think I can make that jump, so where am I meant to go next? Right here? Okay, I'm up here now. Sneak through the tunnels. And what did I just pick up? Monday. Made it this far. The hardest part was continuing to go to work without joy, seeing how daft they all are, but pretending to be like them while I made my plans. She was always so sure there was a resistance plodding away. Why can't I find them? The celebrated Mr. K says there isn't any such thing. But she was so sure. Is she lying? Doesn't he trust me? I suppose there's no reason for him to do. Will he help? Does she miss me? She's always stiff upper lip, but every now and then one detects this twinge of feeling behind the mask. She'd say, "Would you like some tea, love?" And I'd swear she meant more. That's what I meant when I said it to her. She never called anyone else love, and sometimes her hand would linger for just a moment when I handed her the cup. I miss her. I don't miss the rest of the lot, certainly not that awful Arthur, always making googly eyes at me. Mr. Kite says to lay it low a bit longer. If I turn off the pump, the water will build up. Then, if there's an intruder, I can just turn on the power. Thursday, oh God, I dreamed V and I were swimming. We swam and swam until we turned around and couldn't see Wellington Wells anymore. And then we dove for 1,000,000 fathoms, but then I lost her in the darkness. A nervous wreck, 2 bobbies chased me coming back from the phone booth. Thank God I rigged the electricity. They made the most awful sound. I wonder if they had sweethearts, some girl missing them right now the way, or someone just popping an extra joy and trying to forget. More dreams of V, even after I woke. I stayed in bed with my eyes closed so I wouldn't lose the feeling she was with me. I could still go to the mood booth and pretend nothing happened, but I won't. I won't do it. Not even if she meant the way she looked at me. She'd never stray from her pointed path no matter how much she loved anyone. I suppose she mustn't. She's not really English, is she? I wonder if she really is the Doctor of Maharaja. She mustn't let anyone remember her skin is dark, and her hair is dark, and her eyes. Mustn't think about that. She stands there like a statue sometimes, and she seems like someone out of Bhagavad Gita. If you take away the jodhpurs and the riding suit and put her in robes of silk, mustn't think about that. Now is the time to dare and endure, says the old man. Nauseated, cooked Bobby is bad enough, but now it's rotting Bobby. I need a new shelter pronto. Must find out if Kay thinks it's safe to move. Time to leave another message. Interesting. Okay, so... run!
Still a bit sloshy. Good place for giant octopi.
So I gotta drain the water then? So I can make some jerky. Sick of tea. Got black powder formula. Anything else here? Let's turn off that radio for a second. Oh
I
shit.
could take these all the time and I wouldn't have any worries.
I forgot they spiked the water here. What is this?
Now, if I can find the switch again, I'm in business.
Alright, let's turn this puppy back on. And we have power. Ooh, a constable's key card, I'll take that.
Good. Now I can come back here with the minimum of fuss.
And I think that's everything here. So what we'll do is take a nap. And we'll leave everything
Now I
for the
lay me
next
down
day.
to sleep.
So, what are we gonna do for our next mission? Might try and go in and repair that now that I got a Bobby's card and that repair suit. But we'll leave that for next episode. So until then, I'll see you guys next time.